Prynawn da, Meredith.
Prynawn da, Dom.
Sut wyt ti?
Da iawn, diolch. Sut wyt ti?
Da iawn. Diwrnod y Santa's Dwynwen hapus.
Da iawn. Diwrnod Santes Dwynwen, hapus iawn I ti, Dom, hefyd. Well, very good.
Very iawn.
Very good, Dom. Arbennig.
Very pleased with that. Arbennig. Right then. Well, welcome. What a glorious day for Santa's Dwynwen.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, is that why you're wearing your special cardigan?
Oh, this is just an everyday cardigan. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, it's very harlequin-y.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, you look like the court jester.
With or without my cardigan. Yes, thank you.
Right, welcome one and all to Santa's Doing Wednesday's live lesson. Who the devil is Santa's Dwynwen?
Well, Santa's Dwynwen is the patron saint of love in Wales. Now then.
Very nice. Beautiful.
That's right.
And
a medieval princess.
A medieval princess?
Yeah, wow. A medieval princess. Yep. Who fell in love with a prince.
And it's like a North Walian story, isn't it?
That's right. That's right. Yeah. And you can still visit Santa's Dwynwen's church, well, the ruins of her church that she founded in Llandwyn, up on Ynys Môn in Anglesey. It's still there. The ruins are still there.
Anglesey is a truly beautiful island.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
I absolutely love it. Been there many times. Right then, so as we get going, the rules. So as always, you can pause us at any time if you think we're going too fast. We will be going back and forth between myself and Mr. Dwynwen over here. I can't get it, don't go the right way.
Come on, Tom. Come on.
Way. There we go. That way.
You could never do the weather, could you?
No, could never do it. It'd be an absolute nightmare. It'd be absolutely sunny in Scotland and freezing cold in South Africa every time. So yes, we will be going back and forth. If you think we're going too fast, you can pause us at any time. That is absolutely fine. And you can also, have a look at both of us doing it. So if I do something that you like, that's cool, and then you can watch Meredith doing. If you think he's doing something that you like, you can pick a bit of that. So take what you will from each part. Rule number 2, Jones, something to do with
teachers, make sure that you are registered for this session. There are 2 big reasons for that. The first one is this, rule number 2, that all teachers that are registered for the session using this link up at the top of the screen, adobe.ly/live lessons. And if you haven't registered for today's session, you can do it right now. And then you will get the email this afternoon from Dom with a link to a certificate for everyone who's taken part. But an even more important reason to be registered is rule number 3, Dom, which is what?
Oh, are we talking live lesson loot here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, we used to do we used to have a thing, didn't we, which was like a Express School Challenge, but now that it's evolved into live lesson loot.
What does that mean? About that.
I remember something about that too. What does that mean? Well, it means that if you scroll to the bottom of today's activity page, which is down the bottom of the scrolly, you'll see that if you send in your work that you do from this session today, we can send you pupil headphones, and there they are in all their glory.
Oh,
so
nice.
Get on that. Dead easy. It's even easier than Express School Challenge.
How do we get to this? How do we get to this activity page that you speak of, Dom?
Oh, well, isn't it on the scrolly right now?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
But also,
it is.
How would I get there with my iPad though?
Oh, well, tricky dicky. Okay, so if you're on an iPad, you can open up your camera app. You can hover over this QR code here. It will give you a little yellow box. You touch that, and then it will open up this page in your browser. And this will give you all the instructions you need for today. So this
otherwise you need to use the short link adobe.ly/sd26, as Dom says on the scrolly at the bottom. It's also there in that blue ribbon at the top. We do need it today because there's a big old block of text that we need, because we're going to learn how to make a word cloud today.
Whoa, I have never done one of those in Express. I am really looking forward to this.
We'll see how you feel about that after this activity is done. We'll see.
Right then, should we get going?
Yes, come on then.
Yeah.
So,
okay,
Dom's going first on the browser, but I actually came up with this. I came up with this madness today, so I'm gonna talk Dom through it, and we'll see how frustrated he gets. All right, okay. So let's just start off with a poster.
Oh, well, I can see that. It's right on the top there in glorious pink. What's the first thing I should do? Well, I'm going to get rid of this template stuff. What's the first thing I should do, Moretta?
Well, we're actually going to be working with 2 files today. So the first thing we need is our Dwynwen mask. Let's call it a mask. Dwynwen mask. Yeah, mask. So we're going to do some masking. Yeah, masking today, guys. And that's all that means is that we're going to make a design that's got kind of a hole in it that we're going to use to cover up another design. So that's all the masking is. Right. Yeah. And that's how we're going to create the shape of the word cloud.
Beautiful.
So, disappointed, you know. Yeah. Right. So the first thing you want to do is choose what you want your main image to be. And then we will have a kind of cutout for the mask from that. So you could obviously go into images and search for whales, or Dwynwen's church is on a beach, so you could search for a kind of a beach, a wild Welsh beach. You could also lean into the love bit, and you could just have, a bunch of hearts, just like a very love kind of image. You could even generate something, it's up to you.
There's lots of different options here. I could also go to background as well, couldn't I?
Yes, definitely.
Do I want to go to background? Yeah, okay. Background.
You could if you want.
I'm going to go into background. I'm going to search for love. Oh, yeah. That's nice. I like that. What's this all about?
So whatever you go for, we are going to be cutting a big hole out of the middle of it. So, avoid something with kind of an obvious image in the middle. That's great, Dom, isn't it?
I'm loving that. That's great. Right, what am I doing now?
So the next part of the mask now is to actually grab a shape or an icon that you're going to place in the middle. And this is going to be kind of the window that we cut out to reveal our word cloud behind. Gotcha. So in my example, I had kind of a Welsh wild countryside, and then in the middle of it, I just had a heart shape. So you could go for another heart shape here, okay? You can see that I've got the kind of wild Welsh hills, and then I've got this heart shape. So you could do that. Or, seeing as you got hearts, you could go for something different here. You could go for a Welsh dragon if you wanted. It needs to be quite a simple shape, though. So, I'm
going to keep it heart.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to go to elements.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go along to shapes. And then I'm going to go to heart. Yeah, 6 results. I think I'm going to go for...
I think if you scroll down, it'll also show you the icons if you scroll down.
That's true.
So you do want a solid shape here, okay? You want one that's solid.
I don't want a broken heart, do I? That's not what Santa's doing was about. I'm going to go for this one. It's nice and plump.
Good.
There we go.
Right. Now, the final thing to do with our mask is you do need to make sure that the color of the shape that we're going to cut out with the mask is different to anything else on your page. So yours is fine, Dom, because it's black. So there's no other black on your page. So that's going to work fine. Okay. So for example,
but if I wanted to change the color, I could go in here, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay. So then later on, we'll be adding some text. So, make sure that you leave some room for text, maybe top and the bottom.
Okay.
I think that's looking good, Don. I think you maybe go touch smaller, maybe give you a bit of room to play around with the sides.
Okay.
You can always make this bigger later on. Yeah, there we go.
I think because the heart is top heavy as well. I think although that is dead center, I think I'll bring it down just a little bit because it does taper to a point, and so that feels like a more natural middle to me.
Cool. All right. So that's your mask done. Okay. So jump back out into the
I know what you're doing here. I see what you're doing here. Right. So I'm going to go to the A in the top left here.
And
And
now
then
we're
we
just
need to
going
create
to
a
start.
poster again.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay,
Now
this
then.
one.
This is your actual
Dwynwen
Dwynwen word cloud. Yeah.
word cloud. Oh, this is a two-step process. I like this.
Okay,
And
we're
now,
done.
what I think you're going to
yeah.
do is you're going to go to your stuff, aren't you?
Yeah. You're right. Go to your stuff, and then there's your card, and you can just bring it in as an image. So just click on the card, and it'll ask you, how do you want to bring this in?
Okay, how do ask me? Come on, as an
Here
image.
we go, and we want to add it as an image. There we go. Now, once you bring it in as an image, we can use the image editing tools on it, and one of those is our erase, and we've got the quick selection erase tool. So if you pop that in,
so I've just used the corner handles to make it the size that I want, to make exactly the same size. And now Mr. Jones is telling me to go to erase, which is here.
Yeah.
With the orange on it, with whatever that means.
That's it. And then you can just...
Quick selection is good.
That's fine. Yeah, and just start painting inside that black hat, and it'll pretty quickly get rid of all of it. There we go.
Ooh, done. Nice.
So,
Dunsky.
just as a final step before we jump over to the iPad, to kind of show what we're doing there, is that Dom could now go back into the add content and into elements here and add a background, okay? And you could just go through, so maybe you could just search for maybe something like pink or love again or something like that. We don't want the same image again. But as Dom clicks through these different, or it could just be a gradient, couldn't it? It could be anything you want.
Yeah, gradient would be
just
nice.
Be pink. Yeah. So as you can see then, what's happening is that the background's changing, but this front layer that we've got is masking it. So we're basically just seeing through the window that's now in the shape of a hat.
That's a great idea.
As you're doing this, guys, I would suggest that background is quite plain, okay? Because the main thing that we're going to be seeing through this window is text. So you really just want kind of a nice texture in the background here. You could even just go for like a parchment or something like that. Okay, let's jump over to the iPad then. Let's see that all again. Okie dokie. Let's go. There we go. So we started off by creating a poster. Tap on the pink card. Okie dokie. And this is our mask. So we just need an image.
And mask being something that it just gets covered.
Yeah, so think of like an actual mask. Think of a Batman mask. So it's something that hides a face, and you've got cutouts to see some bits of the face, like just the eyes or the face or the mouth or whatever. So it's
a great way of thinking about it.
Yeah,
a mask. Like just think about it like a mask. Yeah. So if someone says, "What's a mask?" You say, "It's like a mask, isn't it?" Oh, okay, cool.
It hides most of it and, like, shows bits of it. There we are.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Express. You're getting everything ready. Don't get everything ready. Just get, a few things ready, and let's get started. Good. Come on, Express. You can do it. Right. Tell you what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to close the app, open it back up.
And 3, 2, 1. It is there. Look at that.
Okay, and now let's try it again. Create a poster. There we go.
Right.
See, if you're there waiting ages for Express, sometimes you just need to relaunch it. It's fine. Yeah. Okay, let's go. So I'm going to go for media, photos, and I'll search for maybe Wales beach.
Oh, nice. What's your favorite beach in Wales?
Oh, that is tough. That is tough.
You've got a lot of good ones.
I have got a few favorites. I have to go local here, though. I have to stay true, and I have to say, Kevin C. Dunn, Pembrey.
Okay.
I like Pendine as well, and I love Can Steffan. So that's 3. And those are all my 3 local beaches. Yeah, different reasons. I think the sand in Pembrey in Kevin C. Dunn is amazing. Like there's all it's dunes and it's amazing. And then Pendine is really cool because it used to be used for land speed records. So there's like really cool, interesting history in Pendine. Pendine Sands, where they used to set land speed records in the early 1900s.
Oh,
and then Llan Steffan is my nearest beach. and it's got an amazing castle just looking out over the beach. And I think it's incredible. It's amazing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's me. Right. Anyway, so let's go for this. So the reason I'm going for a beach is that Dwynwen's church is in a place in Anglesey called Llanddwyn, which has got a beach, and the church is actually on this little bit of Anglesey that sticks out a bit, which is actually called Llanddwyn Island.
Right.
So it's not actually an island, but it's cut off if it's at high tide. You know, it's one of those things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So her church is there on Llanddwyn Island, which is right next to the beach. So this looks nice and wild. I don't know where it is, but it'll do for me here. So I'm going to set that as my background. Great. And then let's get my heart shape in to mask it. So I'm going to go into elements, and I'm going to scroll over to shape, or I'll go for icons, and I'll go for heart. Oh, not Bart. What am I doing? Beard. Right. So I mean, that's quite cool, the one with 4 little ones around it, but I'm not going to use it.
Very nice.
Right. Yeah. And I'd like one that's kind of an interesting shape. I do quite like these that have got a bit of a shine on them. I think they might work quite interestingly. So I'll try one of these, see how it goes. Okay, so mine is in black, and that's absolutely fine. I mean, white would work here as well. So, this is going to be totally fine. Okay, so that's my mask done. Let's hop back out of this project, back to my homepage by tapping on the Express logo, top left. And here we go. And let's just start a new poster project by tapping on Create a Poster again. And what I'm going to do is, let's just set my background now. So I'm going to go to Elements, Backgrounds, and maybe I'll search in here for something like old paper.
You love a bit of that.
I do. It's true. Okay, so let's just set that as a background for now. Okay, there we go. I'll go for maybe this one's a bit more yellow. And now let's bring in my mask file. So I'm going to go to your stuff. And it'll be right there at the top. There we go.
There it is.
Tap. And add as an image, please. I am hanging. I'm hanging tight. Here I am.
And once that goes in, that just needs stretching out into the corners. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. We need to make sure that it fills your hole. So it'll be exactly the same size, because we've used poster twice. It'll fit perfectly. So just bring it up to one corner, and then use the opposite corner's handle to just stretch it. And it'll click into place. Right, let's see if Express will leave that little bit of that shine corner, or whether it's going to delete the whole thing inside the heart. Let's have a look. I don't really mind if it gets rid of it all. So I'm just going to paint inside the heart. Oh, I did get rid of it all. Look, there we go.
Perfect.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to hit done. And there we go. We're done. I've got my mask done. Right. Okay. Back to the browser.
Okay. What are we doing now then?
Well, it's time to start building your word cloud. Yes. So this is really easy. That's all we're going to do is grab all the text from the activity page, copy it, paste it into a text box in Express. Now, you could split it up. You could choose half of them and then do another half in a different font, or you could just start off by having them all in one. That's what I did in my example.
Yeah.
So copy all of that text.
I've copied that. I did Control and C to copy it all.
Yeah.
I go back here. And I go T for text.
Yeah.
Yep. Add your text.
Yep.
Yep. And then paste it all in.
Yeah, paste it all in a big old
options here. 3 dots. You can paste. Whoa, hang on a minute. There we go. What am I doing with this?
Now then, here is where you can really start playing around, because you're going to have a few of these. So one of them could be small, where we can see lots of the text, or you could go dynamic text layout. That'll make it interesting. Choosing a nice font. You could have different fonts for different boxes. That'll be quite cool as well.
What? So what? Am I taking this right down, or just? How am I
Yeah,
doing
start
that?
playing. Yeah, start playing around with it, and I think angles are cool as well. So maybe if you rotate it, that'll make it really
So we're going to
interesting.
repeat this same box a few times. Is that what you're
Well,
saying?
yeah. So you want to spend a bit of time on this now, choosing a nice font, choosing a good color, maybe setting an
Okay.
outline, even a shadow if you want.
Ooh, oh, I like that one. Recursive, mono, casual, static, regular.
Oh, that's
That's a
cool.
bit of me,
Yeah.
That is a bit of me. Oh, yeah, there's got some good ones here. BC Ligura. Yeah, okay. Do you know what that one is? That's my one. Right. So I've done that one, and maybe I'm gonna pop it on a 90,
Yeah.
and then maybe bring it down and put
Yeah.
it in one corner, maybe.
And don't worry too much about, oh, I need all of these to be visible. It's fine. You could even make like one really skinny box and you're just going to see it in a large font. It's
Well, I mean, I suppose one thing you could do is you could break it up, couldn't you?
yeah, you could break it up or you could
So
duplicate.
maybe
Yeah, you just get
cut
rid of some
that,
of that. Yeah,
yeah, and make that one kind of here, pop it in there, maybe somewhere like there. And then if I 3-dot it and duplicate, bring that over there, then I'll triple click in here, 1, 2, 3, paste in the second half of that. Nice, like it. Bring
yeah,
that down to the bottom. Just maybe nudge it over a bit. Maybe I'm just going to start playing around with the size, maybe a little bit of space. So that, there we go. That's nice. Maybe this one could go on an angle. Ooh,
yeah. That's cool.
like that. And then maybe I'll go and pick out some of my favorite words and just put them into that third space there.
That's a really
But,
nice idea. Yeah.
but let's hop over and see what you've got going on, because you are the
All right.
most.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So let's just jump over to the activity page. Here we go. I'm going to scroll down and I'm just going to double tap on the first word there, Dwynwen, hold down and just drag to select it all.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to copy that. So I'm going to tap on copy. Brilliant. Back over to Express.
Mylon.
Now then, Malon was the
Mylon.
bad. Yeah, he's the
Yeah,
guy.
he's the bad
She
dude,
fell
isn't
in
he?
love. Yeah. She fell in love with him, and he was a bad dude. Yeah,
Oh man.
but he got into a block of ice, so serves him right.
Good.
Yeah,
Glad he did.
That's what happens when you're nasty to Saints. Right, and then T for text here on the left-hand side, and then add your text up at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Something went wrong. All right. Sounds very dramatic. I've never had this problem with adding a text box before. This is new. All right. Okay. All right. Well, remember, guys, Express is saving everything automatically. So let's just close it down, open it back up. No big deal, no drama. So down at the bottom of the screen, you can see there my recent files. So let's give it a tap. There it is. Now then, where's me mask? Oh, it is. It has been having issues. It didn't save my mask.
Oh,
well.
no.
I didn't do anything major. There we go. Add that in as an image. Right. Let's just fill that up again. Must have lost a connection to the internet, so it didn't save. Right. And then erase. And let's get rid of this heart. There we go. Done. Brilliant. Right. Now then, let's get my text box. T for text. Add your text. There we go. Now then, to paste on the iPad, the easiest way, there are a few ways to do this, but the easiest way on the iPad, right next to me here, you can see we've got these 3 icons. And it's the third one over, not the scissors, not the 2 pieces of paper, but the black clipboard with the white piece of paper. That's the paste icon. Give that a tap. Boosh. It's in. Right. So there's all of my text. So what I'm going to do is let's just bring it up so we can see it a bit better. Bring the size down. Okie dokie. Well, that's annoying. Let's jump back over to you, Dom, whilst my iPad has a moment.
Okay, no problem. So I've been Excuse me. I've been taking some bits and moving them around. Maybe this one can be smaller. That's nice, like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So make sure that you kind of fill up, you cover all, you make sure that you're definitely going over all of the edges of the heart. You got a couple of gaps there, haven't you?
Okay.
You got a couple of a couple of holes. So you could just be another text box. You could just duplicate again.
Well, yeah, that's it. That's what I thought would be. Oh, do you think I need to stretch out here as well?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I just want to make sure the Malon's in there.
Oh yeah. Well, if you're happy with it, then what I'd suggest maybe is just duplicate another one. Maybe that one there that's on its side, and just pop that over on the left-hand side as it is.
Oh, I see. And you get a bit of everything then.
Yeah.
There you go. A bit in there. Nice.
Now you probably guessed what's happening next, Tom, haven't you? Because
I've got you boxed off here. Don't you worry about that.
You got the cat's out the bag. Absolutely. Yeah. The mystery's over. The magic is gone. Tom knows what's going on.
I know what time it is.
Yeah.
Right. So now that you've done that, let me see if I can get this right. So look at all my text boxes. You look at them. They're just all in all their glory over on the right hand side. Yeah.
And you guys in school, maybe some of you might want different fonts for different boxes. You could absolutely do that if you wanted.
That's a cool idea. Let me try that now.
Yeah. You could have one looking more like a script or something. That'd be quite nice.
Yeah, I think maybe I'll choose this one. And then I do like the look of the Utopia Standard Black headline. And then I'll click down here and then have a look. And I do like the look of not sloppy.
Oh, that's one to remember. That's brilliant.
Suggestions based on language. Oh, Gimlet Tech Compress Bold. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Yeah, it's very similar to the one above, actually. And then this one here, let's go for one last one. Maybe this one, Process Revolution Regular. Yeah. So I've got a bit of difference going on here. Do you think text color would be a good one to change?
Yeah, why not?
Why not, he says. Right, I've got to be careful here, though, because I don't... Ooh, that's a lovely shade. And then maybe I'll go this one here. A blue? Can't read it so well. An orange? No, definitely not. A green? No. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Kind of like that. There we go. Right, so we've got a couple of different colors in there, but the only thing is, it's looking very messy.
It is. I'd like this text to be in the shape of a heart. Is there any way we can do that, Dom?
Well, as luck should have it, I've got a little tip for you here. So what you need to do is get your mask, which, if you're wondering what is a mask about, think about a mask, right? And then just get your... And then
once again, he's making fun of me, guys. That's what's happening here. He's making fun.
No, it was... Do you know what? I'm making fun of myself because I'm always thinking about masking. I'm like, what's the best way to explain a mask? And then also in my head, I always think, probably a mask, actually. Look at that. You put it there because, if you have it one down, then you've got bits on the side. But if you make sure it's right at the top, then boom, you've got it there.
Yeah.
Smashed it. Lovely. I love that.
Yeah,
what else I could do here? I could also go to opacity, maybe. Oh no! No!
Don't do that.
No!
Now,
You don't want to be messing around with any of these things.
No! Don't do that. So what you might notice once you've done all this is that maybe your background, that pink you got right in the background, maybe it's too much. So maybe you don't want to bring the opacity of that. If you want your text to stand out more, you need to make sure that your background. So you could even go into Elements and swap it out for a different background if you wanted to.
Oh, blimey. That's whole scale change here.
Yeah, but that's looking great.
Yeah, I just reduced the opacity of that background. And then what could I put, like, faded? Maybe?
Yeah, or gradient.
No, that's terrible.
Oh, my goodness.
This is where Meredith's initial advice of being like, don't do anything that is, like,
too strong. It needs to be nice and gentle. Yeah.
Nice and genteel. But actually, do you know what? I think Just reducing the opacity on my initial one was perfect.
That worked nice. Yeah, it did. Yeah. Now, on the example on the activity page, you can see that the edges of the heart are kind of a little bit fuzzy.
Gosh, they are.
Right. So this, you can decide whether you want to do this or not, basically.
I do.
So it worked quite nicely. Yeah. So if you do, what you basically have to do is you need to blur your mask layer. Now, if you're blurring your mask layer, you'll probably have to make it a little bit bigger. That's why I told you to make your heart a bit smaller at the beginning. Well, give it a whirl. Go back over to Express and let's have a look.
Okay.
Okay, so choose your mask layer. Now we're going to go into the adjust settings. So you can see
your mask layer should be on the top, shouldn't it now?
Yes, should be at the top.
Should be at the top.
So if you go to adjust, you've got that selected, and then scroll all the way to the bottom. You'll see the blur toggle. Now, you're not going to need much of this at all. You're only going to need, maybe. Oh, maybe you need more than I thought. Right, there we go. Okay. I think they've decreased the sensitivity of that, because it used to be that 2% would really blur it out. Do you remember?
Yeah.
So that,
and maybe it's the type of background I've chosen, maybe, because it's like
maybe. So really, you want to just kind of bring it up so that the edges of the heart are nice and fuzzy.
Lovely.
What happens if you take it all the way to the top, Dom? What happens if you're all the way on the max? Oh, yeah. So that's too much. Yeah, that's way too much.
I mean, what I like to do is like bring it up to the top and then reduce it until it's where you want it to be.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 80.
Well, yeah, for once, I think it's higher than we were expecting it to be. Normally, we end up being lower, but this needs more. Cool. Now then, if you pop back to the activity, yeah, this is fun. I love this. So if you pop back to the activity page, there's something we haven't done yet. You got it. Yes. So that's all they are. I've got one big one in the middle of the heart as well, right behind all the text.
And then
in the top right-hand corner of the heart and in the bottom of the heart, we can see it's shining.
Yeah. Bokeh?
Well, no, it's just a glow design asset. Yeah, that's all it is. So hang on, we're on the go. Yeah, there we go. So let's just go. Yeah, design assets.
So in mine, it's kind of a new interface here. So we go to elements. You can just choose elements on the left, design assets, and then you're going to get me search for. What are you going to get me search for here? Glow. Yeah,
glow. Yeah.
Glow.
Ooh. And I think I scrolled down and found like a quite a white glow. But you could try different ones. I'd probably stick to the same one 3 times. So when you've chosen one,
here it is.
So, yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, I think
that's the one.
Yeah.
So you got to scroll down a little bit. You got to scroll down quite far. I mean, you could try a yellow one. That could work.
Oh yeah, those yellow ones would be absolutely fine. I think. Yeah. So bring one in, make it really massive. Really massive. So basically, by making it massive, it softens it. Okay. There we go. The smaller it is, the more kind of compressed it is, and the harder that glow is. So really big makes it nice and soft. And then pop it in a corner.
Okay.
Pop it in a corner, and then bring it behind your mask.
Behind my mask, maybe even behind my text. It's got yellow.
So and then I think you probably need to bring the opacity down on it. I'd put it maybe in front of the text with the opacity down. But just try it out. It's nice either way. But
let's put it there and then opacity. Ooh, I like
maybe a bit more.
Do you know what? For this one, maybe this one would be better on the black text.
Yeah, on the black text. Yeah, why not? Yeah, the light can be shining from whichever direction you wish, Dom.
I like that one there.
And then if you're happy with it. So if you're thinking, oh, hang on, it's too soft.
Lovely.
But so all you need, if you think it's too soft, you just need to make it smaller again. Okay, because the smaller this is, the harder the light is going to be. So you just need to make it smaller. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
And if you're happy with it, then you just duplicate it and bring the other one down to the bottom point of the heart.
I am happy with that. I'm going to bring it down.
And it just gives us this cool kind of 3D lighting effect.
Do you know what? I'm going to try one with the yellow. Add content, design assets.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
that soft one. Yeah, a nice soft one. Yeah. Make it nice and big.
Oh, lovely. I like that one a lot. Making it bigger, bringing it behind my mask. Oh
Yeah.
man, that's a lovely
You
glow.
almost, so you almost don't want the center of the glow to be visible. You want the center of the glow to be just tucked behind the mask. And then it's the actual kind of the shine from it that we're seeing peeping out.
Yeah, I like
That's
that
it. Yeah,
one
like
there.
that. Yeah, yeah, that's really
Yeah,
nice.
I
And
might
then
bring that.
obviously you can,
Because my text is
so you
yellow, I'm
can,
going to put it underneath.
so you can
Oh,
change.
lovely.
So things to play around with there are the size of it and also
Mhm.
the opacity of it, and those are the kind of two levers you've got here to get the effect you want with the glow.
Yeah, lovely. I really like that. That's really good. And I'm going to bring this one down ever so slightly and pop that just in the top. There we go. Lovely little effect that. That's a great one.
Super cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
really nice.
Yeah,
Right.
I love
Okay.
that.
Well, we're my iPad is still having an absolute moment here, so I'm not sure.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Shall I show how to share?
Well, I mean, text would be the last thing I would do, you know. So
What do
if
you
you
want
want
me
to
to do
add
there?
some, yeah, so you could put a
Oh,
title
I
on the
see. Of
top.
course. Yeah. So
Yeah,
title,
you
T for
put just
text.
Saint Dwynwen's Day. And then the thing with St. Dwynwen's Day is that people never remember the date of it because, and that's all anyone remembers is Valentine's Day, which is in February. So
Well, true.
the 25th of January, St. Dwynwen's Day. So it's
Right. I'm going to do this in Welsh. I'm going to get every single word right. Diwrnod.
Put the W first. Diwrnod. DIW.
DIW.
Yeah, that's it, like that, yeah.
RNOD.
Yes, that's it.
Diwrnod Santos. Sounds like Portuguese. Dwynwen hapus.
Very good. Yes, very good. Excellent.
Right, I'm going to go dynamic because we've been through a whole live lesson without doing dynamic. Oh, no, we haven't. Of course we haven't. What a silly thing to say. Now, I'll put that there. I'll make sure it's in the center. I think I'll go to outline color, create. And then just, I mean, I like bringing it all the way up. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to look at that. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, with those hearts in white, I think that helps a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, and then maybe at the bottom, why don't you duplicate that piece of text and then just pop the date in at the bottom? You do this in Welsh as well?
Go on, give us the date.
So it's Ionawr, ION.
ION.
AWR.
AWR.
So that's January, Ionawr. And then, so it's 2-5 and then AIN.
Okay, AIN as in.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's the Pumed ar Hugain is the 25th.
Wow. Okay.
So if you wanted to make that smaller, I think we've got that now. Can you just select AIN? Don't we have? I think we've got superscript in there now.
Let's have a little look. See at that. I'm struggling to find the position, so I'm going to go to position and it's already in the center. Amazing. Right. So what I want is that.
Yeah.
And I want it text layout. I just want to go to default.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it
sort of.
I think it's under the 3 dots. You know the where the line spacing is.
Where the line spacing is, yes.
Yeah. There. Look. See that.
Oh, superscripty. Oh, nice.
There we go.
That's a good tip. Well done.
I don't think we've ever used that before.
No, that's amazing. I love that.
That's amazing. Tom's easily pleased today.
Hey, listen. I only learned some of my lessons. The only time I ever learned, isn't it? Ionawr. Is that you said? Ionawr.
Yeah, Ionawr Pumed ar Hugain.
Hugain. Hig is 5.
Hugain is 20. So Pumed is the 5th.
Okay.
So it literally means January the 5th on 20. That's how we say.
Right.
Numbers.
And you always say the month first?
No, you could say Pumed ar Hugain or Ionawr of January. Yeah.
I thought you had an American influence there.
Yeah. Either way is fine.
Right. There we go. That's lovely. I love that.
Cool. We're done. How would we share this masterpiece, Tom?
Well, if you were going to print it out and send it to a loved one, for example, you could download it here, select the file format as PDF print, and then go to download, It will download to your computer or your device. Otherwise, you can click share. You could email it to your beloved. You also do a view-only link. And then you can just do create link there, and it will spin around, and at some point it will kick out a URL. And if you want to be extra romantic, you could send that URL to your favorite person. They would really love that.
Romance is live and well in Wales. Click on this link. There we go.
There, yeah. Do a short link. There we go. Lovely. Love that. Right. Cool. What have we got coming up for activity 2?
Now then, second activity. Well, we've been talking a lot about the fact that Dwynwen founded her church on a beach. So I was just thinking, you know what? I think it'd be good for us to just actually know where this story takes place. So what we're going to do is like a location video, okay?
Nice.
Pointing out,
location,
and we've got
location.
Yeah, and this is something you could do, in loads of different ways. So whatever you're studying this term, I'm sure that you want to kind of point out a place at some point. So it's just a cool way of pointing out a place, okay? And then we can put a voiceover in if you want. And if you want to put a voiceover in, there's a suggested script there. So you can see here we have Great Britain, and St. Dwynwen's story takes place in Wales. So let's take a closer look. And then we'll zoom in and just show Wales. It's amazing how many people say, right, where is Wales on the map? People don't know. And then Dwynwen was a gog. That's what we call people from North Wales in Wales, gogs. So Dwynwen was a gog from the Isle of Anglesey in North Wales. Let's zoom in on Ynys Môn. Ynys Môn is the Welsh name for Anglesey. So then we'll zoom in on Anglesey. That's a bit easier to do once you've found Wales. And then here you'll find Llandwyn Beach, leading to Llandwyn Island, where the ruins of Dwynwen's little church still stand. And maybe we'll just pop a little church icon or something there showing which part of Anglesey we're talking about. That's it.
This is
just
cool.
a simple locations video. All right.
So let's go to the top left-hand corner. We're making a video.
Yeah, but I actually thought we'd make a vertical video for a change.
Okay.
Because it feels like the kind of thing that you see popping up on social media. You see them on YouTube Shorts. So I thought maybe a vertical video would be handy here. So how would we? So no, I would go to the plus menu, the get started dot.
Okay.
And then if you choose video there on the left, then you got a mobile video.
Yeah, nice. Give that a click. That's a good tip. Right. So let's go. Dwynwen video.
Location video. Yeah, there we are. Fine. Yeah. All right. Cool. So we're going to try and recycle as much as we can here as well. So we don't want to be doing every scene from scratch.
Okay.
So why don't you find a nice design asset that shows us kind of Great Britain or the British Isles?
Good idea. Kind of add content. For me, you might just be able to go straight to elements, and then in design assets. I mean, do you search for Britain? Because I often search for UK map.
Yeah. So any one of these is fine, really, isn't it?
I thought you would think you want one with a flag on it. I don't think.
No, I mean, I know why. I understand why they've done it, but the fact that the one that it's just got Northern Ireland and then the Republic of Ireland is absolutely chopped off.
Yeah.
Like I understand why they've done it, but it isn't actually what it looks like. You know what I mean? If you're looking at the world from space, that's not what it appears as.
Now that's got it pretty small.
Yeah, so bring that in. Just fill up your canvas nice, and so we can see all. You don't have to be too close. Just fill it up nice. There we go. And then, and I mean, if you want to just have a bit of Ireland peeking off the edge, then you suppose you couldn't you? But there's no reason to. I mean, there we are. That's fine. Right. So now then, we are not floating on a sea of ice. So let's get a nice kind of oceany background in there.
Oceany background, he says. Right. Okay. Add content. I'm going to go to elements. You might be able to get there straight away. I'm going to go to backgrounds. And then I'm going to search for ocean. Ooh, hey, this one's good. Oh,
nice.
I like that. This one, not bad.
That's cool as well. Yeah.
You got all sorts of options here. I quite like that. It's quite style.
So whatever you go for, just consider, do I need to lighten this up or darken this up to make sure that the map is the most important thing that I see? So just
I
kind of
see. Okay.
So
So I'm gonna
once you've
click
got
on
your
my
background in,
background.
yeah,
Change
then
the
you can go
opacity here.
opacity is the quickest way of doing it.
Oh,
Oh, wrong one.
I'm selecting the wrong thing. But you know what? That was really tricky because if I go back here and I think I'm clicking on my ocean, in fact, I'm
Yeah,
not clicking on my ocean because you can
yeah,
see on the right-hand side. So click on your background in your layer stack, go to opacity, and then bring it down. There we go. That makes the
yeah.
map a little bit more
It definitely
visible.
helps. Yeah, it definitely helps the map, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right. So now, just to give this a bit of movement, I would add a looping animation to the actual map itself. So maybe give it a bit of a jitter, give it a wiggle or a jitter. You know what I mean? Just something
Okay.
that
I'm gonna
makes it
select
look
my
a
map.
bit, a bit handmade animation-y kind of style. So
Okay, so one on a loop, which is the middle
yeah,
one. And then you are suggesting a little wobble, maybe. Blimey.
yeah.
Not a
Oh
wobble.
no.
Not a
No,
wobble.
maybe go down to maybe jiggle or wiggle, jitter or wiggle,
A
maybe
jitter or a wiggle.
yeah, they're
Oh,
a
a
bit,
wiggle. I'm a more of a wiggle fan, I think.
and maybe you can even dial it down a bit because just
Mhm.
a little effect so that we've got a bit of movement going on.
Okay, bring the speed right down. Bring the intensity right down. Let's go for 5 on each, actually.
Yeah, so it gives it that kind of like, it makes it feel like a bit of a handmade animation, doesn't it? I think it's quite a good little effect.
I think you're right. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. That's cool.
Nice. Okay, so we'll be coming back to this, but for now, that's fine. Let's build up our scenes. So once you've got that done, we're going to duplicate this scene, and that's all we need to do on our new scene is to actually zoom in on whales. That's it.
Okay. Yeah. Now, before I do that, do you want to put it in like a? Do we know how long this scene's going to be? Do we need to worry about that or not?
No, we don't know, do we? But we can always extend it. I mean, you could. Do you want to do the voiceover now? You could do the voiceover now for it, I suppose.
Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Why not?
So if you can do that, you may as well extend this out to maybe 10 seconds, so that otherwise you'll get that weird kind of empty scene thing going on.
And you can see just next to the playhead and the play button that the time is going up here. So I'm going to take it all the way up to. Oh, well, I've gone way past, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I need to bring my playhead back to the start. And
what are you going to say? What does our script say?
Well, if I go to add audio, just get myself ready, and I'm going to do is record voiceover. Right. Now, my script is here. So this is where you might want to work with the person next to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is, now you might be able to switch tabs really quickly. You know, from this one, you could click start recording and then switch really quickly to this one, or you could just get your, someone next to you to show you their screen while you do your voiceover, and then you return the favor to them. So let me go to start recording. Okay. Here we have Great Britain and Do you know what happened there? You know what happened there?
You were going to say it in Welsh. That's what happened.
I was going to say it in Welsh. I just feel so Welsh these days.
Say it in Welsh.
I'm going to
embrace it, Dom.
I'm going to do it. It's part of my blood. It's part of my history. That's what I've got to do. Okay, start recording again. Here we have Great Britain, and Santa's Dwynwen's story takes place in Wales. So let's take a closer look.
Nice.
Hey, look, I've made myself a bit of a problem here.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. You can fix it. I believe in you.
Right. If I bring my... I wonder if you can tell what my problem is that my playhead, when I started my recording, was obviously here. Instead of it being all the way back here. Bombs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click and then drag so that is nicely at the start. Great.
Yeah.
And then would you suggest that I bring this section back so it's more in line with my audio?
Yeah, definitely. Trim that back. Grab the edge. Trim it back. Now, because Dom's recording went on further than the end of that scene, it gave us this kind of this
Ghost
phantom
scene.
blank
I call it
scene.
a
Yeah,
ghost scene.
ghost scene. So we don't need that. So you can just click on the three dots and get rid of it. Okay.
Got it.
It's because you can't have sound with nothing above it, basically. So it just
True.
adds nothing so that you can have your sound.
Mhm.
Okay, why don't we have a listen to it then? I think you
Oh.
did a really good job there, Dom.
Get in.
Here we have Great Britain, and Santa's Dwynwen's story takes place in Wales. So let's take a closer look.
Right.
Oh,
now,
do you know what? My North Walian accent really came through at right at the end.
I thought that was a bit of Talbot, to be honest. Right. So now we can come back and add text later on, but I think it's probably good for us to just build this up first of all. So let's just duplicate that scene now. Okay, so the whole scene minus the voiceover. We just want to make a copy of it. So three dots and duplicate.
Cool.
Now then, before you start making this map bigger, my suggestion would be to actually start cropping it first. So why don't you just click on your map on this new scene and start cropping the top. So let's get rid of Scotland to begin with. We definitely don't need any of that. You can move it now. It doesn't matter if you move it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, my problem is a bit like I need to zoom out a bit. Okay, so I'm going to bring it down.
Yeah, get rid of Scotland. Get rid of Ireland. There we crop it all off.
Get rid of your Celtic neighbours.
Yes, Devon and Cornwall. Yeah, there we go. Now the reason we're doing this is because we're going to make it much bigger. And if you didn't do this, then your actual resizing handles would be way off the screen. Okay, so by doing this, it just makes it more manageable. So now you've done that, you can make it much bigger and fill up your canvas.
Right. So I've still got a little bit of trimming to do here.
Yeah. Well, I'll just make it bigger now as well. You don't need to trim. You know, you don't need to be too careful with the trimming. We do need to see all of Wales, so I suppose you might have to trim back up. Maybe we do need to see a bit more of Devon and Cornwall.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it, isn't it? You can't do much more than that.
And then
otherwise, we're going to chop off Pembrokeshire, and they're all touchy as it is down there. Yeah, so
I'm not getting involved.
I'm joking, Pems peeps. I'm joking.
He's not.
Yeah, anyway, there we go. I think that's great, but it's far more manageable with those. If you do that cropping first.
Yes. Okay. I agree.
Nice. Right. Okay. So. Well, this should still have the jitter effect, but just check now that we've cropped it. Is the effect going to be too strong or too weak? So maybe you need to kind of adjust the seasoning on that a bit.
Oh no, I'm good with that. That looks good.
Okay, cool. Well, then you're ready to do your. That was really quick, isn't it? So you're ready to do your next piece of voiceovering.
Voicing over. Do you know what I'm not going to forget this time? What am I not going to forget?
Bring your playhead to where you'd like the voiceover to start from.
So you can just click and it will go. Or you can drag it. So let's get it right at the start there. Okay, so let's not forget, where is our script? It's on the activity page, and this time you've got to say this bit. Right, now give me a bit of a lesson here. Dwynwen was a gog from the Isle of Anglesey in North Wales. Let's zoom in on Ynys Môn.
Yeah, Ynys Môn.
Ynys Môn.
Yeah, that's it. Ynys Môn. Very good, yes.
Ynys Môn. That's confusing because the first one is an but the second Y is an I.
Yeah.
Ynys Môn.
Yeah, so when a Y is on its own or at the beginning, it's an sound. Primarily Y is an That's how we pronounce Y is It's the letter But then if it's in the middle of words, it can sometimes turn into an E sound. So Ynys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ynys. Okay. Ynys Môn. Okay, cool. Right. So if I go back here, my playhead is in the right position. Make sure you got that. You can take it just off the start if you want. And then I'm going to go to add content. I'm going to go to media and I'm going to go to record voiceover. Click start recording. Dwynwen was a gog from the Isle of Anglesey in North Wales. Let's zoom in on Ynys Môn. That's pretty good.
Very well done. Yes.
Yeah, I did definitely have to think about that one. Right. Now you can see down here, it is actually enhancing the speech, which is great.
Yeah.
You should have that little tick box done, but you can see I've also got this ghost scene in, but I might not need it, you see. I might not even need to stretch because I did have a long pause at the end. So let's just check to see whether I don't need to trim that one.
Dwynwen was a gog from the Isle of Anglesey in North Wales. Let's zoom in on Ynys Môn.
So I know that I can actually, rather than having to drag this bit out, I don't need to do that. I can actually trim this bit back.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Or
Anything you can do to make it snappier is for the best.
Yeah. Cool.
Right, now.
I still have got a go scene here, so let's 3-dot it and delete it.
Okay, now then, this next step depends on your design asset, really, your map design asset. Hopefully, you can do the same again, and we're going to crop and zoom in. But, we are really zooming in loads here on this design asset.
True.
So if you're not happy with how it looks, or it's not detailed enough for you, then maybe you want to change this for another design asset of just a map of Wales, where obviously you'll have more level of detail.
Okay.
Maybe you'll have to do a bit of recoloring. Maybe you'll have to make it green, use some duotone filters. But you could try this one first, couldn't you, and see how it looks if we zoom in.
Let's duplicate that scene. So we've got our third one, and what he's asking me to do here is to go even further in. So let me just do that. So put my handles.
It's not looking good for this one, Dom, because it looks like Anglesey is actually attached to the mainland, which.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
there's a slight suggestion that there is.
Yeah, there is a bit of a gap there, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could always.
Why don't we try and do it differently? If you're happy with it, then that's okay.
Yeah.
But we can show people a different way.
So again, you could remember now, guys, if you are using the same one, crop it in pretty tight now on the Isle of Anglesey. The Isle of Anglesey is that bit that looks like Wales's head. If Wales is a person pointing out into the sea, the Isle of Anglesey is that head.
Yeah.
So
maybe I'm not happy with that actually.
You're going to need it. It's going to need to be way bigger as well, isn't it? So maybe not.
I'm going to pin that, and then I'll go to add content and elements and design assets again. Maybe if I just put Wales in.
Yeah, Wales map. Maybe Wales map. There's a few in there.
Oh, nice. This one's probably going to be perfect.
So that one, and I think you're going to need to just try and recolor it to green, maybe to match.
We can do that, can't we? So let's. I'm working on quite a small screen here, but let's start cropping.
Yeah.
And cropping. Do we want any of the Llyn Peninsula in there, for example?
I don't know. Have a look. See how it looks best.
The thing is, once you start zooming in, you're kind of losing it anyway.
Yeah.
I don't mind a bit of mainland.
I think that's enough. I think that's close enough, isn't it? Yeah. So you think you could uncrop that back now?
This section here, what is that?
That is. Oh yeah. What is that bit? I don't know. Is that accurate?
I'm wondering whether if that goes off, is that?
Yeah, I think you can get rid of that. I think that's wrong.
Oh really? Maybe this is okay.
Yeah, you definitely want that bit that looks like, it looks like the head's got a mouth.
Yeah.
That's exactly where we're talking about.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that bit you've got is actually kind of holly head, but it should be attached. It shouldn't be just floating out at sea.
Okay. Well, we got this. This looks pretty good, I think.
But the bit that looks like a mouth is exactly where we're talking about. So that's good.
But we probably want to do a little recoloring on this, I think.
Yeah.
So that would be because obviously this scene you can see it's this green. This scene it's this grey. So let's go to effects. Oh, it's selected my wrong one now. Make sure you selected that one. You could go to colorize. I mean it's a green, but it's not the one I want. So I'm going to go to duotone. I'm going to press the sliders. And then in terms of the color I want, you see down here on the timeline, I can actually...
Can you actually hover over it? Yeah, on the timeline.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, nice.
You see?
Oh, cool. Yeah, and then we want that in the highlights as well.
And then we want that in the highlights. Yeah. So you want it in both boxes. Nice.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Maybe a black shadow, Dom, as well, to match that kind of shadow effect you got on the other one.
Oh, you mean not in here?
No, sorry, yeah. Sorry. And
Okay, so if I go down in effects and go to maybe a classic. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Helps,
cool.
doesn't it?
Yeah, I think that really works. Classic is better. Yeah, great.
Okay. Good.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So next
So it's
voiceover.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to go back here. And again, you know, if you need to use the computer of the person next to you or the tablet of the person next to you, do work in pairs on this. But that's so here you'll find plan. So the double D is a TH for me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Llanthwyn.
Yeah.
Llanthwyn Beach, leading to Llanthwyn Island, where the ruins of Dwynwen's little church still stand. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to go back here. Playhead at the start, don't forget. Now, do you know what you might want to do? Is you might, because you know that this isn't going to be long enough. It's only, so I'm just going to bring it out. And that's fine. But make sure your playhead goes back to the start. Add content, media, record voiceover. Start recording. 3, 2, 1. Here you'll find Llanthwyn Beach, leading to Llanthwyn Island, where the ruins of Dwynwen's little church still stand. Nice.
Oh, cool.
And now I just need to bring that section in. Bosh.
I tell you what this new map doesn't have is whatever animation we use. So was it a wiggle or a jitter? I think it's a wiggle, wasn't it? Yeah.
Very astute. Right. So I'm going to click on it. Animation. It needs to be the loop selected. Go down to a little wiggle. And do you remember my numbers?
5 and 5.
5 and 5. All the 5s, 55. No, just 5.
Right. So let's have a look at your video from the beginning then.
Oh, wow. I would love to. Right.
Here we have Great Britain, and Santa's Dwynwen's story takes place in Wales. So let's take a closer look. Dwynwen was a gog from the Isle of Anglesey in North Wales. Let's zoom in on Ynys Môn. Here you'll find Llanthwyn Beach, leading to Llanthwyn Island, where the ruins of Dwynwen's little church still stand.
Cool.
Oh,
so let's get
one thing I didn't like is I've got a little shadow. I don't know if you can see that just here.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna crop that off.
Okay. Now, what we can do now is have a bit of a, when we say that we're zooming in, let's actually add that. So let's go to the first scene. Let's go to the first scene.
Yeah.
Okay, and then click on your map.
Yeah.
So we've already got the looping.
Do my layer stack. Yeah.
There we go. So we've already got the looping animation, but we just need an out animation. Okay.
Ooh.
And if you scroll to the bottom of the out animations, you will see, there we go, a grow. Yeah, a grow.
A grow. Nice.
There we go. And then click on it again. Let's have a look. Maybe you want it to be quite fast so that it's not too obvious that we're zooming in on the wrong place. Just to give that kind of suggestion of, we're zooming in here, There we go. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So let's give that a play and see how that works going into the second scene.
Okay, so I'm going to take the playheads about there.
So look.
Nice.
Dwynwen was a gog.
That works.
Now you could put a tiny little shrink on the next one as well.
Oof. Okay. So click on my map.
And the beginning of this
animation of the wiggle, but on the out.
No, at the in. On the in of the next one.
In.
We'll have a shrink. So the first map grows and the other map shrinks. So it's going to give you that same kind of effect. Now,
nice.
Maybe the direction isn't quite right, but if you make it quick enough, then you'll get away with it. So it's almost like we've made our own custom transition between the two scenes.
Yeah, no, I like that. That's good. Very cool.
And then you do the same at the end of this. So the end of this one could also grow.
This one needs to grow at the end.
Yeah.
So I'm still in animation, which is great. So at the end, that will be on the out.
Yeah.
I'm going to need to make it grow.
Yeah.
Click it again. personality strong. I'll put 0.4, something like that. And then on this final one here, you're saying that I'm still in animation, which is good. So that on the in, it needs to shrink.
Yeah.
So,
ooh, hang on, we're doing it on the C.
Oh no, that was good. Well done. So I thought
It
I was
looked cool,
clicking on my map.
but yeah.
Thought I was clicking on my map, but I wasn't. And you can always tell in the layer stack. What a great learning opportunity. Right, so this one needs to shrink in.
Yeah.
And then again, I'll go for personality strong. Just keep it all pretty similar. 0.4, bosh. And how does that look?
This morn.
Yeah.
Here you'll
Yeah,
find
nice.
Works really well.
Cool. Right. Now then, I think we've got 10 minutes left, so we better start pointing these things out. So I reckon we need some text on the beginning.
Okay.
Okay. So if we go to our first scene,
Mhm.
I don't think we need to, I think we need to just maybe have some text saying Wales and maybe an arrow pointing at Wales.
Okay. Right. So let's go.
You could have text saying Great Britain as well. I don't think we need that. I think this whole thing is Great Britain. So we need to know, like, where is Wales when we're looking at the map of Britain?
Okay.
And I would go for a handwritten font here, I think. Something that looks a bit scribbly. Yeah.
Right. Well, I think I'm going to come out of recommended fonts and go for hand. And then.
Now then. Well, there's a few different ones under Adobe, isn't there? There's some.
Yeah, Tiffany's the one for me.
Yeah, I think
it's always been the one for me. Right. So let's make that up now. Maybe I need to put. It's kind of getting lost a little bit.
Yeah.
Right, King of Fonts. What would you suggest here?
It's going to just need an outline, a big old thick outline.
Maybe I go for the red. I mean, you could change the.
That helps. Yeah, that helps. And then. I'm not sure about that.
You're not a big fan. I'm sticking with it. Fine.
Okay. Fine. And then a nice arrow, maybe just so if we go into
I wonder whether we should go above or below.
I suppose as long as you've got an arrow pointing into Wales's belly, then we're fine. Yeah,
okay. So arrows, you'll find if you go to add content and elements, you'll find lots in here actually in different sections. So I'm going to search for all arrow and
you want a nice scribbly looking one again, I think.
You reckon? Right,
yeah, as if somebody's
then probably.
Yeah, as if somebody's just written it on,
Yeah, this is
nice. Good. Yeah, there's Wales. Brilliant. That's brilliant.
Yeah, that's
so perfect. I think you can put some animation on here.
Yes.
Because then I think we can duplicate these, copy and paste them over to the next scene. So none of this is a waste of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to select one and I'm going to press Shift. It's not as easy on the iPad, this, is it?
No, I don't. Maybe you could just do it separately. Just put you could put a bit of a wiggle on them both or something. And I don't know.
Yeah, no problem. What's circle? Never seen that before. That's a new one. Do we just want to loop then?
Yeah, fine. Yeah,
fine.
Just make it a jitter or a wiggle. I think are good. Yeah, I like those. See, they're really kind of handmade looking.
On. Yeah, and I'll just select the one that it's got, and then a jitter on here.
Yeah, cool.
Jitter, all right, where's jitter gone? There it is. Cool. Right, so I've got those.
Okay, so now let's just copy them. Let's just copy one at a time and bring them to the next
copy
one.
Wales. Go to my next scene.
Paste.
Paste it in.
So here, what are you talking about here? You're talking about North Wales here, aren't you? I think so.
Yeah. So write North Wales in.
Well, or you could put like N and then S, and you could have an S down at the bottom, something like that. Can you? You could do North, South. You could just do North. I don't know, whatever you feel, or just North Wales.
North Wales.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. And then go back here, get my arrow, copy, and so what Mirella is saying is that it's going to copy the animation.
Yeah.
So let's spin this around. I mean, when does it become the North?
Well, about there. I think you're right there. Yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think not there. No.
Slimy.
That's an argument I'm not having today, and I don't even care. I don't even care. But mid-Walian people really do care. So yeah.
Okay, right. Sorry, Mid-Walians. I'm going to say right about there.
Yeah, our Powys peeps and North Ceredigion people are really going to care about this.
Okay. Yikes. I'll take that on. Right. There we go.
That's great.
That'll
That looks brilliant. Yeah.
And then on the last one, I'm going to copy North Wales, copy as Control and C, go in here, paste that in, and then we're going to put Ynysmon.
Yeah,
So
Ynysmon, lovely.
Hang on.
Just the one end. Yeah, that's it. Mon.
How do I get the? Oh, hang on, I've got it. What? Oh, look at me. Ynysmon.
Oh, just no R, just M-O-N.
Oh, M-O-N. Okay, yeah.
There we go.
And then, so I'll stick that there, and then I need my arrow. I mean, it is a bendy arrow, this. It's maybe not the best one.
I like it. It's got personality. I like it.
It has got a bit of personality. It's got a bit of chip,
right, so now, on our final scene, what we need to put is we need to show where the beach and the church are, okay?
Okay, yeah.
So, the beach is basically that mouth shape, which isn't actually that dramatic in real life, but it helps us with this. So the beach is that all of the kind of curve of the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
So then, you could put maybe like, I was thinking a parasol or a deck chair or something, a cool kind of beach design asset.
Nice.
There.
And
then where Ynysmon's moustache would be is where the church is. Okay, so that
what?
If that's a mouth. Right, so like the top lip. There, yeah, that's exactly what I had in mind. Brilliant.
Yeah, great.
But up on the top of that mouth, so round to the
just
left,
here.
Well, even a bit down
here.
There, yeah, right there. Where under Mona's nose is where the church should be.
Okay, church. Now I've searched for one. Oh, that'd be nice actually. Like
you could search for ruins, maybe. I wonder if there's something ruins in there. It really is quite ruined. It's just
perfect.
Not
perfect. The Colosseum.
Come on. Or you can have maybe like a stone cross. I wonder if there's like a stone cross.
Quite good, isn't it?
What, the Colosseum?
No, this first one with the tree in it.
Yeah, I mean that's not too bad actually. Yeah,
that was all right.
Yeah, just any kind of broken.
Come on, let's just do it. I'm going to put church in.
All right, just put church.
Fine. Chapel, because it is a chapel, isn't it? It's small, isn't it?
Yeah, it is small. It's definitely small. Yeah.
There's not really any distinct chapel.
What about a stone cross?
Stone cross is a great idea. Yeah.
Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah.
Celtic bad boy.
Yes, first on the list. Come on.
Yeah, that'll do. Right, and right on there.
There, yeah. So maybe a wonderful parasol is going to need to get up the way a bit.
Just back off a bit.
Yeah.
Let's go to edit and position. I'm going to flip it. There we go.
Calm down, parasol. All right, it's not about you.
Back in your box. Right, there we go. Something like that.
Cool.
Maybe they could. I mean, is it on the beach?
Yeah, it kind of is. Yeah, it's on this little kind of tidal island, basically. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's have it up there then.
Yeah.
A bit of that.
Nice.
Cool. Do we need I don't think we need any animation on there.
I don't think so. No. Well, they're gonna just be there at the beginning, aren't they? So they do need to go whilst we're zooming in on angle C. Maybe they do need to arrive in some way, otherwise they look like they're floating in the middle of the sea. Yeah.
Yes, you see there. You see, he's very astute there. So let's bring it back.
Just any in animation would be fine. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Maybe that would be better actually. Yeah. So
just that they're not there at the beginning.
Animation in, and we'll fade that in. Yeah,
lovely.
We'll fade it, and then the cross. Well, I'm struggling to click on the cross, but I can now. But if you need to, click on the layer stack.
Yeah.
And then fade that in as well. And then just see how that comes.
Right.
That'll do, isn't it? That's nice.
That's brilliant. Music, no transitions, because we've made our own custom transitions with the zooms.
Yes, we have.
So music, and you are done.
That's right. So add content, media, audio. There is a lovely Celtic track. Ooh.
Firelands.
That sound very Welsh?
Yeah, we'll have it. Yeah.
King of the Fairies?
Yeah.
That's the one, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's not into that. Right. Let me soundtrack. Bring it down. 15 is where I'm doing.
Fade it out. The end.
Yeah, I'm fading.
We're pros here. We're pros here in Adobe Express live lessons.
So it doesn't fall off the edge. Right, let's have a listen and let's have a watch. Let's get it up. There is do you know what? There's not a great preview, is there? You'd have to come out of the timeline.
Yeah.
There you go here.
Here we have Great Britain, and Santa's Dwynwen's story takes place in Wales. So let's take a closer look. Dwynwen was a gog from the Isle of Anglesey in North Wales. Let's zoom in on Ynys Môn. Yes, here you'll find Llanthwyn Beach, leading to Llanthwyn Island, where the ruins of Dwynwen's little church still stand.
Oh,
I tell you what, Tom, you have done a fantastic job of that. That was
fun,
really
man.
Cool.
That was really fun. So if you want to download it, click the download button. Video resolution 720 is plenty. And then click on share. And then you can send it to Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams, or you can create a view-only link of your incredible work, and then just create link, and it will do its magic.
Yeah,
Boom.
You could even if you've joined us before on live lessons where we've been building web pages, you could put your word cloud and your video onto a web page, and you could have your own little kind of Santa's Dwynwen project all on one web page. That's another way to kind of share both your things as well.
Exactly, a shrine to Santa's Dwynwen.
Ooh, and one of these, either of them, is absolutely fine to send in for the live lesson loot.
Live lesson loot, of course.
So your word cloud or your video, send it in to us, and then teachers, what do teachers need to do, Dom?
They need to click on one of these forms. They need to get their pupils to click on the other one. This is the anonymous one, no names or anything like that. And then once your pupils have submitted their work, you can go to teacher form, let us know where you are, and we will send you out headphones as long as you are one of those first come, first served.
Yeah, and we're getting to the end of the month, so, get it in quick if you want to catch these before they run out as well. Stocks are okay right now, but, don't sit on it. Don't sit on it, guys. Yeah. Right, next week, Holocaust Remembrance Day on Tuesday. So just there, if you're expecting live lessons to be on a Wednesday or a Thursday, which is where they normally are, don't be caught out because Holocaust Remembrance Day is actually next Tuesday. So come along to that, to our live lesson. And you can get registered with this link at the top, adobe.ly/live lessons. If you're posting anything to social media, as ever, do try and tag us in. If you remember, at Dom Trainer, at Meredith Jones, you'll find us. Yeah, saying that, I think I'm going to get off Twitter, Dom, off X. I think I'm going to deactivate my account. I've had enough of it now. I don't like it anymore.
That's okay.
So if you're posting, guys, tag us wherever you're posting anyway. Good
stuff. Thanks, everyone, and we will see you next Tuesday. All right, take care.
Good luck.
Bye-bye.